There's new concern tonight about a type of genetically modified fish. Salmon is now being bioengineered to grow bigger, faster. But shoppers aren't being made aware of these changes, prompting some to ask if we're fishing for trouble. Raised on a farm or fished from the wild, salmon is a popular choice for any health-conscious diet. And now there is a new salmon created in a lab.
Something like that does scare me.
I don't think that's right for them to do that.
I'm not sure what the consequences are.
It appears no one's anxious to eat the genetically modified salmon, which is created using genes from other fish.
This is crossing lines that you can really only cross in a lab. This wouldn't happen in a natural system. This is crossing different species.
This is the end result. These fish are all the same age and had the same parents. But take a look at the salmon on top. It is genetically modified and much larger. Aqua Bounty, the company that created the salmon, claims they grow twice as fast. Each has genes from a larger Chinook salmon and the eel-like ocean pout. The Food and Drug Administration is expected to approve the fish, saying it's as safe to eat as other salmon.
It probably would not be labeled, and so people would have no idea at the store whether they would be getting engineered fish or not.
If it's GMO, I have a right to know. So far, despite protests across the country and public concern, the FDA has not required labeling for genetically modified crops. But now the controversy is heating up with salmon, the first bioengineered animal, and the possibility that it won't be labeled.
They hear genetic modification, and it sounds, frankly, pretty scary.
Dr. William Hallman studies how the public feels about bioengineered food.
Our research and the research of others show that if a product has that label, consumers are less likely to buy it. People don't like things that they don't understand.
The FDA told us in a statement, quote, "We recognize and appreciate the strong interest that many consumers have in knowing whether a food was produced using bioengineering. The FDA supports voluntary labeling that provides consumers with this information."
We have 61 countries that require food from genetically engineered plants or animals to be labeled as such. So this notion that, oh, we can't require it here is nonsense.
The FDA has not made a decision regarding labeling, but legislation is expected to be introduced in the New York State Assembly that would require labeling of genetically modified foods.
All right.